welcome to today's video. I did already do my budget closeout. I just didn't do it on camera. I have been extremely sick the entire month of March. I wish I could say I'm feeling better, but I am currently dealing with a plugged ear right now, so I'm 99% sure that's an ear infection. And Ethan just got over a virus. So we are not doing too hot already in April, but hopefully by, the end of this week, we'll be feeling better. So to start out, Ethan, we did estimate that he was going to bring in $3,600. He actually, he got his bonus from his job today, or not today, but this month. So that was really nice, and so he brought in a little over $4,000. And then I estimated my income for $2,100. I actually brought in a little over $2,500. So our total income was a little bit over $7,000, which is really nice. I mean, we did go over budget, but not nearly as bad as like February, so I'm grateful for that. Groceries, we budgeted $400. We only spent $387.62. Household, we budgeted $75. We only spent about $50 and 1 penny. But when I budget $50, I go over by $50. So I don't know. I can't. It's so difficult to budget sometimes. Eating out, I budgeted $100, but since we were really sick for the entire month, I really did not feel like cooking, and I didn't feel like really grocery shopping. I really grocery shopped at the last minute that I possibly could, and I literally spent almost the whole budget that one time. So we ate out a lot, so that was $212.30. The pets, I thought I calculated this right, but I guess I would have only been 87 cents over budget, so I would have been pretty on the nose. But I had an extra bill come in, and for our city, you have to register your dog and get a dog license and all that stuff, and that's $10. So, and we were only over $10.87, so that's not that bad. Gas for the cars, I budgeted $140. We actually only came out to $125.26, which is pretty good because I spent about $24 on 2 car washes for us this month. So that's not that bad. And then allowances, I always give us $100. We went over by 40 cents. The Jeep, I think I'm going to move to fixed expenses because I have it automatically coming out as $500, but I think I only kept it over here this month because I knew that he was getting his bonus, and I didn't know if we were going to throw extra money this way, but I decided not to. And if you stick around for my next video, which is my April budget setup video, you'll understand why we didn't throw any sort of extra money anywhere. Credit cards, I was pretty on the nose here too. Normally I would have probably bumped it up to $560, but I must have miscalculated or whatever, so we were over budget by $888, which isn't bad. Car insurance, because of the Jeep being new, I didn't know what it was going to be. I think the previous month was $180 because that was the first month with the new vehicle on the policy. But I think it's evening out to $167.08 per month, so we were a little bit under budget there. Taxes, I thought that we were probably going to pay around $200 or whatever. So then we ended up going to H&R Block, and that was just a total joke. They wanted $500 just to file our taxes. And I was like, lady, you wasted an hour and a half of my time, and now you're trying to get $500 out of me. And then she was like, oh, well, how about I give you a coupon and it takes $20 off? And I was like, oh, wow, thanks. Anyways, so I ended up filing our taxes on our own, and then I spent, I think, $192 and some change on TurboTax, but I decided to put it on my credit card, so you'll also see that in my April budget, reflecting in the credit cards, because I decided, you know what, I might as well get the cash back for the $200. So that is what I decided to do, and that's why that's $0. And and then unbudgeted, I really couldn't tell you what we went on over budget on, or unbudgeted what we bought, but Oh, our bed frame. We got a new bed. We got a new bed, so I needed a new bed frame, and so we were over budget by $291.78. So our potential savings was going to be good either way, but our actual savings was really good, so I'm happy about that. And then let me show you the sinking funds. So I know things look a little weird because everything is scratched out, but you know, it's fine. So with the baby category, we added in 20, but we bought a couple of things for $30.35, so we're ending $941.18. Cart maintenance started with $520, put in 20, spent nothing, so we're at $540. Christmas started at $237.13, added 100, spent nothing, so we're at $337.13. Ethan's clothing was $18.65. He added in 20. He didn't spend anything, so he's at $38.65. I started with $31.88, added in 20, spent nothing, and ended with $51.88. Entertainment was $130.23. We put in 20, but we spent $50.66. We had like a movie date or whatever, so we're at $99.57. So that's pretty good going into like, you know, springtime and whatnot. Gifts is where I'm like really struggling because my best friend is having her first baby. So I'm super excited. I've just been going a little bit crazy with buying the gifts. So gifts, we started with $1.25. I added in $20. I should have known that was not going to be enough. And then of course I had a birthday party on top of that and whatever else. And another baby shower as well. So I spent $60.57 this month. So we are in the negative at $39.32, but these other categories are floating that for right now. House, we started with $2,997.97, added 100, only spent $6.47, so we're at $3,091.50 now. Medical, this makes me so sad because I was so happy that we had it up to $203.83. We put $15 in, but then I had to spend $166.86, and I told you guys I've been very sick. I had work done in my mouth for the dentist back in January, and so I paid that bill, and then I also visited Well Now a couple times. I also visited my pharmacy a couple times, so that's where all that went. So now we're ending at $51.97, which isn't horrible, but you know, I was really trying to save up there. Pets has $432.55 in it. We put in $30. We didn't spend anything, so they're at $462.55. Vacation was at $605. We added in 50, spent nothing, so we're at $655. And our total balance right now for our sinking funds is $6,230.11. So that is pretty much it for our budget closeout this time. I'm sorry that I did not do it on camera, but I really did not feel good this month, and so hopefully I'm really hoping that April is a better month. I really thought that at least this week while I'm on spring break and you know the school is closed and everything, I would not be getting sick, but of course I cannot hear at all out of my right ear. So just, you know, keep me in your thoughts, and hopefully I'll get, you know, better. And yeah, hopefully April will be a better month for everything around, but we'll see. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.